Okay, so in this video, I'm going to make it so that the player can turn corners as he's shimmying the ledge. So, but before I do that, I'll show you what I've fixed. So now, if I go to any ledge now, I can shimmy left and right. But I can't turn corners. So if I press down, I can just come off the ledge. And I should be able to, oops, jump off. Oops, there's something wrong there. I'll fix that later. But anyways, what I wanted to do today is I want to, oops, I want to make it so that he can go around corners on the ledge. So there's two types of ledges, or two types of corners. First one is these outside ones, and another one would be something like this, where I guess there's like outside edges, and then there's like interior edges or something. I don't know what you would call it. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. So first, I want to go to my character, and I have all these empty objects for basically for tracing. I'm just going to basically create more of them. So first I'm going to create one called ledge turn forward right, and I'll create duplicate it, rename, forward left. So basically what that is if he's trying to, oops, if he's trying to turn one of these outside corners, then he's going to turn forward. But if he's trying to turn one of these inside corners, then he's turning backwards. He's turning this way. If there's just a corner like this, then he's going to turn this way, so forward. So I'm going to basically create two more. Ledge, turn back right, and ledge, turn back left. I'm going to make it so that the forward one will obviously be turned this way, so that the forward is facing this way, so the Z is that way, and I'll bring it just outside his body. Actually, I'll bring it outside his shoulders. So here it says 0.5. Make it 0.6, just to give it a little bit more room. And I'll make it 0. I'll make it the same. Well, actually, I'll make both of it 0. Yeah, 0.6 will be good. So 6 this way and 6 that way. So he's tracing this way to see if there is a ledge. Okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing, except it's going to be, for the left, it's going to be turned the other direction. And it's going to be minus 0.6 and 0.6. Backwards, right? He's tracing this way to see if there's a wall. I'll keep it the same. 0.6 and minus 0.6. Actually, 0.6 it's a little bit too much. Make it 0.5, 0.5. And one last one. This one's going to be facing this way. Minus 0.5 and minus 0.5. Okay, so I'm going to go into my script. Public game object ledge turn forward right. This one will be turn forward left. This will be turn back right and back left. I'll compile it. I have no idea if this is going to work, but this could be a complete fail for all I know, but I'm going to try. So first I'm going to go in here. I've actually never done this before in Unity. I've done it in Unreal, but Unity is a little bit different. So I'm just going to dump these in ahead of time so I don't forget later. But sometimes I forget to do this and then I wonder why it's not working. Okay, so I'm going to go back into script, but before I script this, I'll just explain why the shimmy is working now. Shimmy is, I used to try to, originally I tried to trigger these two lines of code within this shimmy method. So these two are constantly being triggered. The move right and move negative right, so the right and left. So the only thing that I was manipulating was the shimmy speed, but this wasn't working. So what I did was I'm still setting the shimmy speed in each of these, except I put these character controllers inside of each of these conditions, and that seems to work. And instead of making the left a negative 1 value for shimmy speed when he's trying to go left, I put the negative sign here in the transform dot right, and for some reason that works. Before I had a negative sign, and it wasn't doing anything when I was using these two. Oops. So yeah, that works. So I'm just going to leave that. So I guess what I have to do now is I have to go here and create in the update. I've cleaned up the update, so anything that was here, I moved it into some of the methods, and these are all just triggering methods now. So I'm going to create another method called ledge turn. Ledge turn, and I'll put it right under this ledge method. So it'd be public void ledge turn. Okay. I also need to create some booleans. Bool can ledge turn forward right. Forward left. Back right and back left. Okay, so I'm going to obviously do this with raycast, so I need to see capital L for ledge turn. So I need to go find a raycast, and I'll just copy and paste. So raycast. So if raycast hit, starting from ledge turn forward right, and the raycast is going straight forward from that point. So the forward, this Z is the forward, so the raycast is going this way. So the Z is forward, so it's going to transform forward, out hit, and the object has to be tagged as a ledge. And then can ledge turn forward right equals true. Else this is, if it's not true, then this is false. So all I gotta do is copy and paste these. times. First I'll start off by renaming the hits. Hit 1, I shall call this one hit 1, 1, 1. This will be 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, and 4, 4, 4. So I just have to change these to left, left, and left. And this one's going to be back right, back right, and back right. This will be back left, back left, and back left. Okay. So now, when these are true, first I'll copy and paste let's go to the shimmy. Where's the shimmy? So if D is pressed, and I also need to get if A is pressed for left. So if right is pressed and can ledge turn forward right, is true, or if I press the D and can ledge turn back right is true, and these ones here have to be can ledge turn forward left equals true, because I need because I need this raycast information. It's not going to read all this raycast, so I have to recast these raycasts inside of these. I know it seems repetitive, but I think it's the only thing that works. So these ones I don't need 1, 2, I don't need those numbers because these are inside other conditions. I think that's why. As to where these ones above, everything's inside the raycast. So it's comparing itself to other raycasts, but it doesn't compare, like these ones don't compare to each other. I think that's why. And one last one. Oops, there's the wrong one. Why did I get the wrong? Okay, I'm just going to go through these and make sure they all match. So ledge turn back left is ledge turn back left, ledge turn back. Oh, wait a minute. This one's wrong. Let's change it here. Back. This should be forward right. If can, let's turn forward right. Turn back right. Oh, I've got these mixed up. Okay. Ledge turn forward right. Ledge. It should be ledge turn back right. This one should be ledge turn forward left, and ledge turn back left. So these need to match. Okay. The other thing that I need to add is when I just say look at this, just say he's like right at this corner and he wants to turn onto this wall here. He's also going to be detecting this wall. So in order to to avoid going this way, I have to put that in the code somehow. So um, he only goes this way if this is not detected. If this is detected, then he always goes this way, regardless of whether this is detected. But he only goes this way only if this isn't detected. So what I'm going to do is is ledge hanging, and can ledge turn forward, meaning he can turn that way. I also have to make it so that he's going to turn forward only if this equals false. So he can only turn this way if he's detecting the wall, but he's not detecting anything here. He can turn this way only if he's detecting this. He's going to completely, even if this is being detected, he's going to turn this way. So I got to do the same thing for this one. You can turn forward left. If this is false as well. Okay, so I'll start with this first one, and then whatever I do here, I'll just copy and paste. So I need to think back where I did something similar to move the character. So I'll just go to the ledge. Can move to ledge. And transform rotation. I need this piece of code. So I need to rotate to the hit point, and I need to move to the hit point. But this one's instantaneous. I don't know if I want instantaneous. I want to rotate over time. So a better one would be a lerp, which is, where did I use a lerp? Wall run jump. So I'm running along the wall, and then I jump, and then I move to the other wall within a set duration. It's this one right here. So instead of using this, transform position of the character equals actually it all starts right here first. Transform position of the ledge turn forward right game object hit point. And this is the duration that it takes. I don't know if the works for rotation. I'm just going to quickly look that up on my phone. So apparently if I do rotation, I don't use vector 3, I use a quaternion. And I need to do, because I'm doing a rotation, instead of dot position, I'm using dot forward, but I want him to be facing no, that's not right. This has to be rotation as well, I think. This has to be, I believe, a negative. Actually, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to ignore this ledge turn method that I just created, and I'm just gonna probably delete it, but I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I might have to grab some things from it, but the ledge turn that's being triggered in the update, I'm gonna delete that. And what I did instead is, if I go into my shimmy method that I created in I think the previous video, when the D was pressed, like the right button, then he would that animation would play for the shimmy right. Shimmy speed is set to 1, and then the character move would push the character right with the shimmy speed. That's only if the can shimmy right is true, meaning a wall is detected on the right hand side. If there is no wall on the right hand side, then can shimmy right is false. And if that's the case, but the button is being pressed down, then still the animation is being played. Shimmy speed is set to 1, but and also the character controller move is also pushing the character to the right, but I'm doing it twice as fast. But this time I'm rotating minus 1000, which is really fast. So if I compile that, if I play, if I grab onto a ledge, oops, grab onto a ledge, if I shimmy right, it kind of like jitters, but it's not perfect, but This is the only one. This is the only way that I can think of at the moment. So there might be some tweaking. I don't know. So it also works if I continually press, it works like this. But if let's just say I get to the end, then instead of holding the button down, I just like tap the button. Oh, that's not so good. Try that once more. Before it was working. There, it sort of works there, but it works better if I just hold the button. If you hold the button down. But I haven't done it for the left side yet, so that's what I'm gonna do. So all I have to do is when input key code A is pressed, I'm basically I'm making another if statement. And I'm taking all this stuff here and I'm sticking it in the new if statement. So all this stuff that happens inside, like within the button press, I'm going to manipulate these other two variables. So it's going to be else if ledge hanging is true, but can shimmy left is false. And this is where I can just grab all this and just paste it in here, but all I have to do is change some of the names. So this will be set animator.setPool shimmy left. Shimmy speed is also on here. Shimmy speed, this will be the negative, so negative transform dot right, and he's going to rotate positive 1000. So if I go here, and I can shimmy right, shimmy left, and if I go to the left edge, there we go. But it only really works if I keep the button pressed down. I can tap the button. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Here, it sort of works. And I can go back the other way. Whoop. So it's not 100% perfect. Yeah, there's definitely some tweaking that I need to do. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. First, I just want to get like the base of everything coded so I can tweak it later. The next thing that I have to work on is these inner edges. If he's here and he wants to go to this wall, I sort of, in order to do that, I took these here, these what is it? Empty objects. So this is tracing this way for the right wall. So you just say he's hanging on a ledge this way, but he's checking to see if there's a wall here. And this one is pointing this way to check for the left wall. So what I need to do is, back in the new ledge turn method that I created, I basically need, I might not have to erase all of it. There's a couple things I don't need. So I don't need turn forward right, because I don't need that. Turn forward left, I don't need that. Turn back right and turn back left, I need those. So what I have to do is I have to make an if statement if because I don't want these traces to go all like infinitely in either direction. I think two units is enough from the center. So I'm going to say if this is hit 3, so hit 3 dot distance is smaller or equal to 2. Actually, instead of 2, I'll just do like it can just be 1 actually, just 1 unit. If it's smaller than or equal to 1, then turn back right is true. And I can just copy and paste this. Put this one here. Except this one's hit 4, as you can see here. So I'm checking for these. So back down in the shimmy where I created these, I have to put if and can turn back right equals false. So this is just shimmying left and right. I can shimmy left and right if there's no wall detected. I can shimmy around the corner if there's no wall detected. But what I'm going to do is copy this and paste it. If this happens to be true, then all I'm going to do is try to rotate this positive 1000. So I'm just going to rotate in the opposite direction. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to try. So it's obviously not working. shimmy turn back, ledge turn back equals true. Try this once more. So the fact that he's turning really early means he's detecting something. If I go back here, yeah, I don't know. So I actually have it working now. Basically what I did was back in the ledge turn method, here I had ledge turn back right transform, but instead of I was trying to trace it from these empty objects, but instead of doing that, I'm going to do it from the character. So I'm just going to do transform position in the right direction. And instead of 1, I'm going to do 0.5. And for the left, I'm just going to do negative transform right and same 0.5. And another thing that's different is if the can ledge turn back right equals true, I have two of them. I have this one here and this one. The only difference is this one is can shimmy right is true, can shimmy right is false. In either case, instead of using transform right to shimmy right, right and left, I'm going to do minus transform forward. In my same thing here to go backwards. So if he has a wall on the right side, it makes no sense for him to keep on going right. So instead, in order to make it easier for him to snap onto the side ledge, he's going to, I guess, slightly move backwards. So if I play, so I can shimmy left, shimmy right. Once I get to this wall, it's just when he gets here, it gets a little bit wonky. But I'm just going to try something real quick. I'm going to go into the ledge and instead of if hit distance is 0.3, I'm going to get higher to 0.5. Maybe that'll make it easier for him to keep on snapping onto the ledge because he has a tendency to fall off. So if I play, okay, maybe it's just way too far now. Maybe that was a bad idea. Let's keep that. I'll make that 2. See what that does. He falls off there. I'm not sure what's going on. Goes left. That's strange. He's falling off now. Anyways, I need to go back down here and do try to repeat it for the left-hand side. So all this stuff is the same. The only thing is so it's going to be can wedge turn back to left. This false. And I'll just copy and paste these 2 pieces of code. This will be left, left, and transform backwards is the same, but the rotations are the opposite. So I'm going to compile that, see if this works. Actually, I need to make this bigger. So I shimmy right. Then I switch over. If I go this way, falls off again. something wrong here. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Back in the shimmy, I had that extra ELSIF. I just got rid of it, and I got rid of I was setting this can shimmy right to true or false. I had one that said true and another one down here that said false, but I deleted one ELSIF and I got rid of that one line. So there's only 3 conditions now for the if the right or D button is pressed and the A button is pressed. So it's still not perfect, but I think it's good enough for now. I need to obviously tweak it. The idea for now is just to get the bulk of the code in, and then I can like tighten it up as I go. So like this inner edge works a little bit better. Well, not really. So here, doesn't work at all. Go this way. Oops. This inner one works fine. It's these outer edges that is not working all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm just going to cut it off here. It just needs some tightening up. So I think overall it sort of does work. It's just there's just some loose ends that I need to tighten up. So yeah, so that's it for this one. Please stay tuned. I want to try and work on some more stuff for this project. So hopefully I'll see you in future videos.